Stepping in now, Byron Buxton. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Cabrera is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Twins 1 and the Tigers nothing. Victor Martinez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Santana steps into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
So 1 away now, and here's Ian Kinsler. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Kinsler's going to keep going. He's headed for 3rd. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jared Saltalamacchia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The next pitch will be number 74 for Santana here tonight. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from 3rd.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on 3rd and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Center fielder, number 12.
Anthony goes. Gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Brian Dozier will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Zimmerman steps into the windup. Here's the 1-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
First baseman, number 7.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goes is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Dangerous count right there, 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, if that ball gets into the corner, it's big trouble, but this is a nice play out there to cut that ball off and get it in quickly. And that'll hold him to just a single.
Standing in now, Trevor Plouffe. Hit in the air to center field. Goes, moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. But they're up 1-0. Jose Iglesias will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
To short. Escobar comes up with it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Justin Upton will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Eddie Rosario makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Kenny's Vargas will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goes, has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Eduardo Escobar will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Byron Buxton will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Martinez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Victor Martinez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Santana's ready. Here's the 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Buxton. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman
Ian Kinsler steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Lou fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
The catcher, number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Jared Saltalamacchia ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So very nice work there by Santana, and he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.